Obviously 7:31. Okay. All right, so we are back. Opening session starts at 7:32. Regular session opens back up at 7:32 p.m. And okay. On number 7, I had Dr. Rowland. Did you want to speak on this one? You had signed up, or you're gonna? Okay. All right. So number 7A, following deliberations in closed session, following deliberations in closed session, the city council reconvene in open session to take any final action required on the matters discussed in closed session.
Mayor, you're violating the Open Meetings Act. Earlier, you read 551-007.
Point of order.
Point of order. You are out of order. You are refusing
Point
to allow
of order,
people to
sir.
speak.
Mayor, I make a motion that we allow this gentleman to speak.
I'm trying to save you from a lawsuit and criminal liability, your honor, Mayor. Either
You
you're
have to go with the
incompetent
motion or
or
what?
unable to read. You missed 4 very important
Sir,
words.
can you please give me a moment, please?
I will.
Thank you.
Your policy doesn't allow for a vote to allow someone to speak. Your policy only allows you to give someone additional time to use their time.
Okay, hold on. I have a question. I don't know the gentleman's name, but did he use all his 5 minutes?
Yes.
Can we give him some additional time to discuss whatever he needs to discuss at this moment? Can we make a motion for that?
You can motion for that.
Okay, I motion that we have an additional 5 minutes for this gentleman to speak.
For the,
Not additional, just to grab additional time.
Oh, I grant him additional time to speak. I make a motion to grant him additional time to speak.
In order to pass, it has to pass by at least 4 members.
Okay.
okay. So the motion, first the one to rescind, and now you're making a motion for something
Oh,
else.
I'm sorry.
That's the thing, what's?
I'd like to rescind my first motion because that motion was made it was against the ordinance. So I will make a second motion to allow this gentleman additional time to speak. Thank you.
I second. Are you raising your hand for?
Discussion. I need to say something.
Are we doing that? I thought that, so.
What I want to say is our
Wait a minute.
policies and the ordinances don't supersede the Texas law. That's what you got to understand. Our policies and ordinances, they've tried to do that before here. And it ain't going to work.
That's right.
The Open Meeting Act states that they have the right to speak. Let them speak.
The Attorney General's opinion dated 4/22/2020. Would you like to read that?
I don't have to read it.
Well, you don't, from the Attorney General? I mean.
It says certain body.
No, read the whole thing from the Attorney General. 2020, the Attorney General is authority, correct?
I'm not seeing what you're saying.
Mike, if you'd like to pass it this way, I'll read it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I can read it. I just
Okay,
saying, like,
go ahead-
I
go
don't
ahead and read
understand
it.
why. Okay, so, okay. Government Code subsection 551.007 B, requires certain governmental bodies to permit public comment on an item on the agenda for an open meeting either before or during the body's consideration of the item. A governmental body may satisfy subsection 551.007B's requirements by holding a single public comment period at the beginning of an open meeting to address all items on the agenda. Government Code subsection 551.007C authorizes a governmental body subject to its provisions to adopt reasonable rules regarding the public's right to address the body, including time limitations pursuant to subsection 551.007C. A governmental body may adopt a rule capping the total amount of time a member of the public has to address all items on the agenda if the rule is reasonable.
That's
That is Attorney General opinion dated 4/22/2020. Is that correct?
Read.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
So, go ahead.
before you
Oh,
go
you
there.
did-
Sir, point of order, can I please get, sir,
If you're going to give misinformation and I don't correct it.
order decorum,
there's a
sir?
problem.
That your warning, that's it. I asked you to stop talking, you're out.
Question on the must or may part of that, was it must or may, or was it must/may?
Body may. It says governmental body may.
May.
Adopt. Well, yeah, that's what they're saying. They're
Okay.
giving you an option may.
I got you. It's just you
Yes.
said must and then said may. I
Well,
wasn't
no,
sure.
there might have been another. I'm not about to read the whole thing again.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you want to do?
I'd like, again, I made a motion to extend his time.
Well, I just, decorum.
Okay. There was a motion second on the table. I mean, if we decide
Okay,
to vote,
Go ahead.
we can vote it down.
You made the motion the second?
Yes.
Okay, so we have so I have to do this, correct? Okay, so there's a motion by Councilmember Garza, first and seconded by Councilmember Lozano to let, I'm sorry, I don't even know, the gentleman speak at the podium. Please call roll.
Councilmember Hitt,
No,
Councilmember Lozano,
Yes.
Councilmember Martin,
Yes.
Councilmember Molina,
No.
Councilmember Garza,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Papadaka,
No.
Mayor Greider,
No,
Okay.
it does not pass. Okay. So now we're moving on to,
point of order, I also signed up to talk on agenda item. Same issue, same thing.
sir, you exceeded your 5 minutes.
I'm still asking to speak up on the agenda item I properly signed up for, takes all required you to do today.
Mayor, I made a motion for the first gentleman. I'd like to make a motion that we extend Mr. Miller's time to speak.
A second.
We have a motion on the table first by Councilmember Garza, seconded by Councilmember Martin to allow Mr. Miller to speak at this time. Please call roll.
Councilmember Hitt,
No.
Councilmember Lozano,
If it is about the agenda item on there, yes.
Councilmember Martin,
Yes.
Councilmember Molina,
No.
Councilmember Garza,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Papadaka,
No.
Mayor Greider,
No. Okay, so moving on.
After all that time,
Is
after all that time, we could have let him spoke.
what was it?
I have a question. Did he have time? Does Mr. have time left?
It was a minute and 13, correct?